Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to take a look at how good the EZA for Super Saiyan Gohan Teen is in DBZ Dokkan battle. Now Super Saiyan Gohan Teen recently got his EZA. He looks really good. At least he looked really good before. Now he's got a little bit of a stat increase. His abilities didn't change too much. To be honest with you, it's not like they became super crazy. They didn't adjust his passive or anything. But he still looks really good. At least for me, I think he looks really solid. So interested to see how much this has improved him. I don't think it's going to like double him up, but I think he still looks pretty good overall. So obviously, for those who don't know, Gohan was attack and defense of 158%, high chance of becoming a super attack and all attacks critical hits for one turn. He gains 20% attack and defense with each attack performed, and additional attack and defense at 20% with each super attack performed. Chance of performing critical hit was 10%, now it's 20%. And he now has defense of plus 58% and a medium chance of launching an additional super when facing an androids category unit. He also has key +2, which is pretty good. I think they could have made him slightly better. They could have made him raise defense. Even just raising defense for one turn would have made him super duper solid and able to tank a lot of red zone normals, which would have been really cool for a free-to-play unit. He's on, or his links are Super Saiyan, All in the Family, Brainiacs, the Saiyan lineage, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha, and Shattering the Limit. And he's on Hybrid Saiyans, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Siblings Bond, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Bond of Master and Disciple, Bond of Parent and Child, Warriors, Raised on Earth, and Superheroes. Overall, he obviously got a little bit of a stat increase as well from his EZA, so he looks pretty decent. Here we can see with some support, he looks solid right off the gate. 164,000 defense is pretty damn good. Considering he can basically double that defense with his passive. So he looks really solid. I would say very good right out the gate. And immediately 1.7 mil attack stat. Not too great technically, but you'll see what I mean. Because he's going to fire a second one and immediately jump to 2.5. And that 2.51 would jump to about 3.2, and the 3.2 will jump to about 4.1. So immediately looks very good. Obviously, I would say the biggest part of his EZA was the stat increase, an extra 1,200 defense. Really solid. Personally, I think that's pretty good. Attack-wise, 134,000. Sorry, 13,471. 134,000. Whoa. Which is about a 3,000 or 2,600 attack gain. And HP wise also gained around about the same amount, so it's a pretty decent stat gains. I think the best build for this guy is going to be mainly additionals, so like additionals orientated with a little bit of crit. The 20% crit chance is pretty decent, so I don't think focusing him into crit matters too much. Here, no support, 251k defense. He can still go up quite a bit as well. He still has the capabilities to improve that defense. He'll be well over the 300k mark when fully built up, which is really solid. We are on double 180% leads. He does have access to a couple 200% leads, but I think generally speaking, at least for me, generally speaking, he looks best on this lead, not this lead, but on the Superheroes Ultimate Gohan lead. But immediately he's looking pretty good. I would say right off the gate he looks really solid. I think he's an incredibly good unit, brings a lot to the table, super duper reliable. He also has greatly lowering attack and defense, which does help with SBR, ESBR. It also helps with some of the red zones, earlier stages as well. So yeah, honestly speaking, I don't think Gohan is at all in any way, shape or form a bad unit. I think a lot of people were hoping his EZA would bring like a little bit more. I dislike the notion of Extreme Z Awakening units that have just been Dokkan awakened. I think it's very silly. It kind of curves their future ability to scale. I guess for free-to-play units it's not so important, but for me at least, yeah, I don't actually think Gohan's easy air was necessary. The extra stats do help him, and yes, he is especially good against androids enemies, but I don't think there was specifically a reason that required him to be Extreme Z Awakened. I don't think you gain enough out of his easy air that it was worth it now. It made him better for sure. I think he looks great. I think he's potentially the best awakened Tiwa free-to-play unit in the game for sure. But I just don't know if you gained enough out of the whole process of him, Dokkan Awakening and then easy aing. I feel like they could have gone a little bit harder, considering how good his kit actually is. Like, they could have really gone just a tiny bit harder. All they had to do was add, for example, raising defense on Super. Gohan would have immediately looked really, really good anyway. So it's just small things like that I think they could have waited on or maybe made a bit better. Slight passive increases. Maybe, giving him some kind of evasion after Super. I'm not too certain. They could have just... I feel like he's missing one little bit that would have made him a lot more future-proof. I know he is just a free-to-play unit, and personally speaking, I honestly think he's a fantastic free-to-play unit. I don't know how many free-to-play units you're going to find that have over 330k defense and can shoot 4.1 million multiple super attacks with a 20% crit chance. So I don't really know how, I don't think he's bad at all. I think he's really, really exceptional. And I think overall, I still am incredibly happy with him. I just think they could have actually waited on his easy air, because I think he was actually still pretty good before it. I don't think it's aided him that much. But yeah, overall, link-wise, he's got a couple of super common links, which I think are obviously super helpful. Super Saiyan, All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha. All of these are incredibly reliable links that you can use across a smorgasbord of units in the Goku's Family category, the Hybrid Saiyans category. There's just tons of viability there. Shattering the Limit is the free-to-play key link, which obviously does help out as well. And then you've got Brainiacs, which is a bit rarer, but isn't necessarily a link you're going to get that often. So all in all, I would say maybe focusing on All in the Family, Super Saiyan. I think those are really crucial. Choose between Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle, or Shattering the Limit. And then obviously if you're on Goku's Family, Kamehameha is pretty easy. You can get Brainiacs, I just don't think it's something you want to focus on. Link leveling wise, he does gain a little bit from links. Some defense from Brainiacs and from All in the Family, from Saiyan Lineage, from Prepared for Battle. I think overall there's like 20% defense he can gain. And then obviously, or 25%, and then a little bit of attack as well. But I don't think it's crucial or anything to link level him. You will improve him, he will improve, he will be better, but I don't know if it's absolutely necessary to do so. I just think he's pretty good as is, and I definitely will plan on using him as he is. I actually think he's a lot of fun, and I think he could be useful in a lot of events. So yeah, most notable unit with Brainiacs, by the way, is Mystic Gohan. Both of them under the 200% lead. You won't have it when he transforms, but they actually make a pretty fun pairing, because one's obviously able to tank in the first slot, and then the other one can act as a DPS. So if you're missing LR Ultimate Gohan, here's your chance to use a baby version of him, which honestly is pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next one. Bye.